If you've ever struggled with messy notes or feel like you're not using GoodNotes to its full potential, you're not alone. Today I'm sharing the tips that made the biggest difference for me. Before we even touch the settings in GoodNotes, let's fix one of the biggest reasons handwriting looks messy. If you're writing directly on glass, your pencil's probably sliding around too much. A matte screen protector adds texture and grip, making your handwriting instantly more controlled. A silicone grip makes the Apple Pencil comfier to hold and helps with control, so your writing stays steadier. Whilst using metal tips may give you a firmer, more precise feel, which makes your handwriting even neater. If the scribble feature gets in the way of your writing, go to Settings, Apple Pencil, and turn off Scribble. Otherwise, if it's just the Scribble to Erase feature that's annoying you, then in GoodNotes, tap the Pen tool twice, Pen Settings, Pen Gestures, and disable Scribble to Erase. Have you ever placed your hand down on your screen and suddenly your page moves? Well, here's how to fix it. Tap the three dots in the top right corner, go to Stylus and Palm Rejection, and from here you can adjust the sensitivity to match how much of your palm touches the screen, as well as choose what your natural writing posture is. Now let's talk about GoodNotes pen settings, because the default ones aren't always the best for neat writing. When it comes to writing notes, there's Team Fountain Pen and Team Ballpoint Pen. Lots of people say that the fountain pen is best for smooth writing and it gives you a natural stroke variation, which looks most aesthetic. I personally wouldn't use this pen for general note-taking or quick notes, but rather for journaling, decorative headings, and annotations. You can play around with the tip sharpness, pressure sensitivity, and tip flatness to find what works out best for you. Tip sharpness controls how sharp or soft the pen strokes appear. Pressure sensitivity determines how much stroke thickness varies with pen pressure. And tip flatness affects the nib shape and how strokes look at different angles. The new setting, stroke stabilization, helps make your handwriting smoother and neater. Lower stabilization is good for writing. Higher stabilization results in smoother, more controlled strokes, but this can feel less natural and slightly delayed. In the pen settings, you also have the option to adjust thickness by speed. The ballpoint pen is super smooth and steady, perfect for neat, no-fuss writing without worrying about pressure changes. You can also tweak the stroke stabilization to make your writing even smoother or keep it more natural, depending on your vibe. It's great for quick notes, journaling, or clean handwriting when you just want a reliable, no-fuss pen. Using the right pen thickness is key for neat handwriting. Too thick can look messy, whilst too thin might be hard to read. You can adjust the pen thickness to suit your style, and GoodNotes gives you 3 preset slots, so you can switch between different sizes super quickly. I personally use the ballpoint pen at 0.5 because it's thin enough for clarity, but not too thin that it looks super scratchy. 0.3 is best for small, neat writing, whilst 0.5 to about 0.7 is better for bold, readable text. So I use 0.5 for my general text, and I use 0.7 for titles and words that I want to have stand out a bit more. Pure black ink may look too harsh on a bright screen, so you may want to use a dark grey pen colour instead, as this is softer and mimics ink on paper better. Using the right colours for headings and general text helps keep your notes structured and easy to read, plus it makes everything look cleaner and more organised. GoodNotes gives you a few ways to pick the perfect colour. You can use the colour preset grid, the colour wheel, you can enter a hex code, or you can use the colour dropper to match existing colours. If you need some aesthetic colour palettes, I've got another video linked where you can grab some beautiful hex codes to use in GoodNotes. Using specific colors for different sections helps keep your notes organized and visually appealing. Headings in bright blue or bold pink will grab your attention, and subheadings in a deep purple or vibrant orange create a nice contrast while still being very easy to read. Body text in dark gray or black keeps things clean and legible. For keywords and labels, using a warm yellow or teal green will make important info pop without being overwhelming. Using the right colors will make your notes look structured without feeling cluttered. Don't forget, if you also want to ensure that your lines are always straight, go into the pen settings, draw and hold, and ensure that the draw and hold toggle is toggled on. All of these color suggestions are great on a light color background or paper, but what about using dark paper, and what colors will work best with that? If you find some color inspiration online, don't forget that you can switch into the split view mode, open up GoodNotes, and you can directly drag and drop an image from Safari or any other web browser directly into GoodNotes. From here you can use the color drop tool and you can grab the colors that you'd like to use for your pens, highlighters, or pencil tools. Using the right type of template can make a huge difference in keeping your notes neat. Using lined or graph paper will help you guide your writing and keeps it straight. You can also import a custom template as an image to help with alignment, and once you're done writing, you can just delete the image. Or you can use one of GoodNotes' built-in templates for a quick and easy setup. Instead of writing at full page view, zoom in. This helps with letter spacing and smoothness. Zooming in can really help when you want more control over your handwriting, making it easier to keep things neat and precise. It's perfect for small details or when you need to focus on specific sections of your notes. Writing larger or even in capitals can help you keep your handwriting neat and more legible. It gives you more space to form each letter clearly and reduces cramped, messy writing. Writing too fast on an iPad can make your strokes look messier. Slowing down just a little improves letter shape and clarity. Sometimes just slowing down makes all the difference. Taking your time helps you form each letter more carefully and keeps your writing clean and controlled. With practice, you'll be able to speed it up. If you struggle with small writing, use GoodNotes' Zoom Window tool to write larger while keeping everything neat. The Zoom Window tool is super helpful for writing neatly, especially when you need to focus on a small area. It creates a zoomed-in box at the bottom of your screen, letting you see exactly what you're writing in real time. This helps you write more precisely and keep your letters uniform, which is especially useful for small spaces, lists, or detailed notes. Once you're done, you can easily move on without worrying about your writing getting too cramped or messy. It's also great for annotating diagrams, pictures, or other visuals. You can zoom into specific areas like labeling parts of a diagram or adding notes to images without messing up the overall layout. It makes it easier to write clearly and neatly on detailed visuals. Remember that writing on a completely flat screen may feel unnatural to you, so you may want to use a case to prop up your iPad at a slight angle to make it easier to write smoothly. The Lasso tool is perfect for quick fixes and adjustments. It's a super handy tool for refining your notes and making them look neat without having to rewrite anything. If you have GoodNotes 6, your handwriting is recognized as text. You can use the Lasso tool to select words, tap them, and choose Edit mode to tweak spacing or fix mistakes. Now you can easily realign your handwritten text. If you've made a mistake, you can easily straighten the text. If you use the same headings a lot, just copy and paste them to keep things consistent. Even better, save them as an element sticker using the Elements tool, so you can quickly drop them into your notes whenever you need. It's a super easy way to keep things neat and save time. You can also create a whole collection of commonly used headings, symbols, or key phrases in the Elements tool, making it even easier to stay organized. This is perfect for things like lecture titles, to-do lists, or study notes, so you don't have to rewrite them every time, just drag and drop. It's super easy. Just create your heading, select it with the Lasso tool, and tap the 3 dots. Then tap Add Element. You can add it to an existing collection or you can create a new collection. Use the Lasso tool to select your writing, click on the 3 dots, tap Convert, then tap Text. This allows you to convert your messy writing into typed text. It's a total lifesaver for final drafts. You can look at my linked video to learn how to add custom fonts to GoodNotes, or check out my video on aesthetic handwriting style fonts you can use for neater note-taking. There are tons of free personal use fonts online that you can easily download if you want a quick fix. It's perfect if you prefer writing fast and then cleaning up your notes to make them more legible afterward. Also, experimenting with different fonts can help you find the one that suits your personal style. But if you really want to improve your handwriting in GoodNotes, practice is key. So here's a quick routine to help. Building a handwriting routine can make a big difference in keeping your writing neat and consistent. A little practice each day goes a long way. Practicing regularly helps you get smoother, more consistent handwriting and makes note-taking way easier. Plus, the more you do it, the more natural it feels. I've added some lettering templates in the next few seconds. Just screenshot them, pop them into GoodNotes and practice. Or if you find some cool fonts online, you can try copying them. At the end of the day, these are just tips to help you out, but it's all about what works best for you and your note-taking style. What's one thing that you still struggle with in GoodNotes? Drop a comment below and I'll help you figure it out. Thanks for watching and happy note-taking. Okay, bye!